Future Talk, where we talk about the future. I'm your host, Calvin Scoffler. Today's topic is holograms and the future of reality as we know it. What is a hologram? A band in a bad cartoon? A way to lure people to Denny's? How Han Solo used the telephone? In Star Trek, they were old hat. They actually teleported. 3D images created by the interference of light have not caught on like in Back to the Future 2, where brain-dead audiences were wowed by Jaws 19. Instead, they are showing up at rap concerts in lieu of artists long dead or recently detained. Holograms on a piece of cardboard might not dazzle you, but having calculus taught by a holographic Jaime Escalante might. Here to help us peer into the future of holograms and beyond is James Townsend, amateur futurist. Welcome to Future Talk. How are you these days? Freezing. It's cold in the future. Maybe it's because we're in a garage. There's only so much oil in the ground, Calvin. For the people at home, what does the amateur futurist do? Well, I attempt to make predictions about the future for fun, not profit. I suppose you have a day job. I make a living. Holograms. Still pretty neat or passé science fiction trope? Depends if you're into more than 2 dimensions. Holograms are making a comeback, Calvin. Using 16 cameras or more, it is possible to create a 45-degree 3D image. The more cameras, the better resolution. Exactly. How many cameras in here, Calvin? Just the one. You sure about that? The flat screen will be history, Calvin. Can you imagine every household in America gathering around an immersive 3D projection on the Holobox? Sounds out of my price range. Worth every penny. Even better than that are the real-time transmissions. Imagine a professor teaching a class 3,000 miles away, or a guest on a poorly lit talk show being transmitted from Jamaica. Mon, how did you do that? Interaction is the next step. Using mirrors, lenses, lightning-fast lasers, and adroit programming, they can make 3D pixels known as voxels that respond to touch. Currently in its nascent stage. We never shook hands, did we? Kind of a germaphobe. But you're wearing gloves. The Big G is working on holographic books. The Big G? God? The other Big G. They call it the storytelling device. Not as catchy as book. Not just any book. A book gets fitted with sensors. You plug the device located in the spine of the book. As you turn pages, images appear over them. A tiny speaker enhances the experience. Do you really think we need to improve on books? It's the future, man. More about the future, man, after this short message. Welcome to Future Talk, where we talk about the future. Augmented reality can make novels come to life, and therefore less taxing on the imagination. What else can you tell us about the different realities? Augmented reality has the chance to change the way we live. All you need is a pair of glasses. Like those. Where'd you get them? Oh, these? I don't remember. They look familiar. Manufacturing and design have the most to gain. Imagine holding a virtual prototype in the palm of your hand. Go jogging and see your heart rate on the screen. Laser tag, 1,000,000 times more fun. Think about that. Fun laser tag. How soon can we expect AR to take over? We should see real progress by 2020. Augmented reality is the appetizer, But the meat and potatoes of realities is virtual reality, or VR. Have you heard of Oculus Rift? Is it from Blade Runner? I don't think so. It's the front runner in the field. Strap on a headset, plug into your computer, and enter an open source world often found in video games. Pick up things, open doors, and traverse freely through a virtual landscape not unlike our own. How does it work? That's the best part. The headset contains a custom motherboard, which itself contains something called an adjacent reality tracker. At 1,000 times per second, it tracks the fissure or rift across the 3 dimensions. Fascinating. There's more. Magic Leap is a startup in Florida that has pioneered light field technology where the signal is beamed right into the retina. How appealing! This brings us back to holograms. Believe it or not, holograms have the most practical applications. They survive in the end. What about teleportation? Why are we still sitting in traffic? It turns out high ultrasound levels are hard on soft things, like intestines. Look at the time. Thank you for illuminating us about reality. What's next for you? The Virtual Reality Summit in a little town called Las Vegas. Safe travels. Thank you for joining us on Future Talk. We'll see you in the future.